How do you maintain YouTube and still work a 9 to 5? Do you have a boyfriend? Pros and cons to YouTube. I maintain my locks by not touching them. Oh, messy. Why do you guys make me choose? Hey y'all, it's your girl Miranda and we are back with another video. So today's video is a Q&A just so y'all can get to know me a little better. Y'all, the nails is not nailing today, excuse me. But just so y'all can get to know me a little better, because I'm just now really starting videos, so I want y'all to get to know me a little better so I can build this beautiful community. I went on Instagram to ask you guys some questions and you guys did a very good job with answering, because I'm starting a whole new Instagram page. So I have followers but not that many, so I was like, okay, I got at least 30 questions. So I was like yay me. So I had to write them down because I'm using my phone to record. So the questions are here. So I'm going to read the questions and answer them, of course. I didn't write every question down because I was like, I'm not answering all these questions, even though it was 30, but I'm not going to answer all of them. I picked 14 to 15 questions and I'm just going to answer them the best of my ability. So yes, if you guys love this video, like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, and let's get into it. The first question is, when's your birthday? So my birthday is April 8th. Yes, Aries. We in the building. Don't play with us. So my birthday is April 8th, when the star was born. The next question, savory or sweet? Savory or sweet? Why do you guys make me choose? Why? I'm extra greedy. Savory or sweet? I will pick both, but if I had to choose, savory. Savory for sure. How long have you been growing your hair? I've been growing my hair for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years January 11th. I have said in previous videos, I actually have that answer in my frequently asked questions in my descriptions when I post my videos. I actually put the year I started my hair. I started my Loc Journey, which was 2022, January 11th of 2022. So it will be 3 years January 11th. How do you maintain your locks? I maintain my locks by not touching them. I feel like the more you touch your hair, the thinner it gets, especially when you do a lot of retwists, and I don't do a lot of retwists. I feel like over the past 2 weeks is when I really started to do my hair more, just retwisting the front just to make it look more performed and put together. That's most that I do. Like, I don't retwist my whole head at all, really. The last time I retwisted my whole head, it is September 19th. So the last time I retwisted my hair probably was March of this year. Like, I don't do a lot of retwists. If anything, I wash my hair and I condition it, and then I do the leave-in conditioner, and while the conditioner's in there, like as the moisturizer, I'll go through it. I will go through my hair and separate it just so they're not free forming together. But other than that, I don't do a lot of retwists. I probably retwist like on like special occasions and stuff like that. I like the raunchy look. I don't know, that's just me. Like, especially if I got my makeup done, it's giving Lauryn Hill vibes. Wash, condition, leave-in conditioner, and once I do the leave-in conditioner, once that's settled in, then I'll go through and put an oil in it, and the oil I use is tea tree and rosemary. How do you maintain YouTube and still work a 9 to 5? That's a good question, because I feel like at the end of the day, I'm manifesting being a full-time YouTuber. So at the end of the day, like, as soon as I get off of work, I'm working on a video or I'm working on a short, because at the end of the day, this is what I really want. So if you really want something, you're going to make time for it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, every time I get off of work, I'm putting myself towards my goal. Like, even if I don't post that day, I'm making a video to post on certain days, if that makes sense. So that's how I maintain it. When I get off of work, I'm working on my videos, like tired, exhausted, not in a good mood, stressed. I don't care. I am working. I'm working towards these goals, honey, because you gotta follow them, or who else gonna do it for you? Ain't nobody gonna do it for you, so you gotta do it. How do you maintain your mental health? I maintain my mental health by reading my Bible, listening to sermons, reading devotions, and just being around positive people that are motivational, inspirational. I feel like when you're around positive people and you're reading your Bible and you're listening to sermons and you're reading devotions, it really gets no better than that. Your mind can't be at more of an ease. Like, you're going to have that inner peace being around that. You know what I mean? So that's how I maintain my mental health. And that's a great question. That's a great question. Do you have a boyfriend? Y'all my business. Y'all my business. Instagram, y'all messy. Y'all messy. But yes, I have a boyfriend. We've been together for 1.5 years now. It'll be 2 years in April. But yes, that's my baby. That's my man. Y'all probably won't see him on the channel too much, because he doesn't really like a camera in his face. So if anything, you might just see like a hand or hear his voice in the background or something. But he's not really fond of pictures and videos and stuff. So if anything, you might just see that or hear him talking or something. But yeah, my business. Yeah. How's Florida living? Do you ever miss home? Florida living is so beautiful. Like, I feel like I just been so used to 4 seasons and being somewhere where the seasons, like, we get fall and winter, but it's still green. I'm like, everything just looks the same all the time, but I've always wanted to live here. I love the beaches. The people are nice, and I just feel I'm more at peace here because everything always looks so beautiful. So, because when things look gloomy and gray, that kind of can bring you down. But when flowers are blooming and you're around beaches, you hear the water, the trees are beautiful. Like, how can't you be at any more peace than that? Like, it's beautiful here. Like, I feel like I learned so much mentally about myself, and that goes back to the maintain mental health question too. Like, if you're in a beautiful ambiance, that'll bring your spirits up too. So, dream collab. Oof. Dream collab. I have not even thought about that one. It would definitely have to be a makeup brand for sure. It would definitely have to be a makeup brand. It would have to be like one of the OGs, like L'Oreal or Maybelline, or I can't even really CoverGirl. Like, it would have to be like one of the OG brands. Like, I love the makeups that are coming out now, but it would have to be like one of the OGs, like that I remember from commercials, especially CoverGirl. I would love to be on a CoverGirl magazine or in CoverGirl period on a commercial. I would love that. I would love to be on CoverGirl. Do you have a spam account? I do not have a spam account. I actually need to make one, but yeah, I do not have a spam account, but I will definitely let you guys know if I do make one. Pros and cons to YouTube. Start with the cons because it's always good to end with the positive. So I would say the cons are hate comments. I just don't get that. Like, why comment if you're just going to put something negative or hurtful, or it's just not okay. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you don't got haters, you ain't popping. So that's how I look at it too. Because it's like, okay, so my last video I put up was a hair video. I'll put that in the description for you guys as well. So the last video I put up was a hair video. The video before that was a skincare video. So I was teaching people how to take care of your skin and what to look for in your skin and stuff like that. So the guy had put up, like, I just use water and my skin is fine. Like, and he was like, I don't have to go through all the steps that you said to have great skin. And I'm just like, you didn't have to say anything if you were going to come at my video. Like, so all I did was just say, I'm glad that your routine works for you, and I just put a heart. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm killing you with kindness, and people want to see you down when they say things like that, and I'm just like, I'm not going to let that get to me. So I would say the con is dealing with people that just hate and want to be negative. It's like, so I would say the pros are, of course, just being very creative. Like, this is your space to be you. This is your space to edit the way you want to edit. This is your space to say what you want to say and how you want to say it. Like, of course, not cussing or nothing like that, but your space to just have your opinion. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I love that this is my little corner, and people can tune in and love on me and get motivation from me and be inspired by me. I love that. I love that. That's why I do what I do, because I want people to feel inspired when they don't have anybody they can turn on my channel and look back at videos too. Like, they never delete unless I delete them. So of course I'm just like, if you want to go back and look at a video from a year ago, you can go do that if it touched your heart in that way. And that's what I love about doing YouTube. I love that. Favorite places to shop. To be honest, I don't really have places that I love to shop. I just go wherever, if I'm whoever I'm with, and if I like something in that store, I'll just shop. But I don't have favorite places to shop. Like, if I had to choose though, just to give you guys an idea, like, I'm a big thrifter. So if anything, I'm picking out clothes from thrift stores and stuff like that. I'm not really big on, yes, let's get something from Pretty Little Thing, let's get something from Fashion Nova, let's get something from Shein. Like, I love those stores because I do have pieces from those places. If I had to choose, it would be like a local thrift store, because you can easily turn those clothes into different things and be creative. I always try to think about how I can be creative. So I don't want to buy expensive clothing and then I want to turn it into something else, but then it ends up messing up. At least if I got it from that thrift store, if it messes up, it's only like $5 or $3. You know what I mean? So if I had to think outside of a thrift store, I would say like a Ross or a TJ Maxx or something like that. Or a Marshall's. Those, I would definitely have to say one of those 3 stores for sure. Okay, next question. Happy and poor or miserable and rich? I have actually had conversations with people about this question. I would change that to joyful and poor or miserable and rich. If I had to choose, I would definitely say joyful and poor, because nobody can take joy from you. That's in you. That's in your heart. So it's just like nobody can come in between that. You got that in you. That means you an inner peace if you got joy in your heart. So it's just like, that's worth more than money any day. So I would definitely pick joyful and poor over miserable and rich, because money comes and goes, but when you got joy in your heart, you unstoppable, baby. You unstoppable. Losing weight tips. I would say to be consistent with eating your fruits and vegetables, because you can be consistent with eating your fruits and vegetables and not ever go to the gym and keep the weight off, because it really does start in the kitchen. When people say you gotta go to the gym and work out to lose weight, you don't. You can eat the proper foods and literally lose weight, literally drop pounds. You may not gain in places where you want to gain because you're not lifting or stuff like that, but if you're eating the right carbs and stuff like that, you'll have things go to certain places and stuff like that, and you'll gain weight. But I feel like it starts with the foods you eat for sure. And the last question, this was probably like 15 questions, but the last question is, where is your dream place to live? My dream place to live, it's crazy because I thought about that too, but I kept going back and forth where I would actually want to be. All I know is that I want to be somewhere where it's like wide open fields. I feel like it's just a different type of air when you live on like acres of land, and like you just go outside and sit in your backyard and the air just feels fresher. It just feels like it's just caressing the skin. I don't know, it's weird, but that's just how I feel. Like, I don't know where I would want to live with wide open fields and horses. I love horses, y'all. So I'm just like, I would want to live somewhere where it's like wide open fields and horses. So wherever that's at, that's where I want to be. So yes, guys, that is all of our questions. Thank you guys for tuning into today's video, and we will be back with another B to the Y to the E. Bye.